So the first thing you're going to ask is the address. What's next?
Then I'm going to say, okay, tell me exactly what happened. And that way that allows us to clarify whether it's a police, fire, or medical call. And because we have seven agencies within the 911 center, we have to know where to send it, whether it's in the county, in the city of Madison, Huntsville, or in any of the outlying areas, or whether we even have to send it out to a different county. Sometimes we get calls from Limestone, Morgan, Marshall, so we have to let them know that they have a misdirected call and we need to send it to them. Tell us what's going on right now. That's what's going to help us get help started. Talking to us is not slowing a response down. We're going to get the address, we're going to find out what's going on, and then we're going to get the call started. And that means it's going to go into our computer system. It's called CAD. It's a computer-aided dispatch system using a program that we use, which is an emergency priority dispatch. And that allows us to ask the questions that pass through the computer system to the different agencies while we're taking the call. So talking to us is not slowing a response down, and a lot of people don't understand that. They think that when they're talking to 911, we need to stop, hang up, and come help them, and that's not what's going to happen. We have responders in the field that are going to respond. It'll differ by the way that we send it. If it's going to be a medical call, as soon as we get the address and we understand that it is a medical, someone's having a seizure, someone's fainted, something like that, people are frantic, and then as soon as we can get the address from them, we're going to ask for the phone number. And this is just in case the line disconnects, because people get upset and they hang the phone up or they drop it, something like that. We can call them back. So that's why we ask for the phone number, and then we transfer it to the medical agency, the correct medical agency. Once they get it, they start giving them pre-arrival instructions, telling them what they need to do to help the patient before the ambulance arrives. If we get something as a police matter, we may ask a couple more questions, because we have to think of our scene safety for responders, for the callers themselves. We just have to make sure that we ask these questions so that everybody's as safe as possible while we have responders coming. For me, it's if you don't know where you are, because that's a lot of things we're not taught. Sometimes if you're not in a job that requires it, a lot of people aren't told. As students, you're not actually talking about compass directions or the way you're going when you're going on the street, or to even pay attention to those things. So when you call, we are in a world where people think we know exactly where you are. We don't. We do have to have that secondary verification from the caller to tell us, okay, just because your cell phone shows up here doesn't mean we have immediate access to where you are. It can malfunction. Sometimes computer programs don't show exactly where you are. It can show you to the east or west of a location. So that's the biggest thing, is not knowing where you are and then getting frustrated because we don't know where you are.